Hi everyone, welcome to Wedding Wednesday. My name is Michelle and I'm the owner of McEllis Brides Design Studio in Virginia. And on Wednesdays I share with you guys wedding day tips, tricks, and hacks for your big day. In today's tip, we have actually been going over what to do when you are recently engaged or if you're just starting wedding planning and you're not sure what to do first. This is video number four. This is video number four, tip number four for what to do if you're recently engaged. And today we're going to talk about decor shopping, going shopping for your decor, for your florals, your throne chairs, centerpieces, all of the pretty things, the fun things. I think this is my next favorite step to, of course, wedding gown is my number one favorite thing to do in wedding shopping, but this is my second. Shopping for decor. So I'm going to give you the benefits of waiting to go shopping for your decor. Don't just go out and start finding people and trying to put all these items on the list that you've seen on Pinterest. You want to follow steps or tips 1, 2, and 3 first, because then you'll have all the information to give to your design and decor specialist. So I'm going to give you some benefits, and then I'm going to give you some, like, what word did I write? The downside. I don't use negative words, but just the downside if you don't wait, how you'll waste your time and how it'll get stressful quick. So I'm going to give you two scenarios and you tell me which one you like the best. So you got engaged and you started pinning everything. You started, hearting everything, pinning everything on Pinterest, taking screenshots. You made a folder. You've got all of these images, and you're like, I want this cake, this dress, my venue to look like this. I want my flowers to look like this. I want a throne chair. I want this, and this. And you got the ring. You got engaged. You're excited. You head out to find the decor shop that you drive past every day on your way to work. You stop in on your lunch break. Don't have an appointment. You just stop. And you just say, hey, I just got engaged and I just want to see what you have. I just want to look around. So you're looking around and you might have a consultant with you and they're just trying to get some details from you, like, hey, so when's your wedding? You're like, oh, well, I just got engaged. And they're gonna say, oh, congratulations, let me see the ring. You're gonna show the ring, you're gonna flash the ring. And then you're gonna see a couple things, and then they're gonna just ask you, what ideas do you have? What do you want to see? Then you're gonna pull out your phone and you're gonna show them all these things that you've pinned on Pinterest. They're gonna say, yes, we have that, we have that, we have that, we have that. You're gonna say, okay, how much does that cost? They're gonna say, what's your budget? You're gonna say, I don't know what my budget is. Then they're gonna give you a price quote. They're going to put all the things that you asked for, everything that you pinned and you said that you loved that they had. They put it in your price quote. They gave it to you. They walked out the door, or you walked out the door and you're like, man, this is the first, official thing I've gotten. I am in there. I'm on the right track. I know how much this is going to cost me. I'm going to put it in my wedding envelope, in my wedding folder until it's time for me to book this particular vendor, because I haven't found my venue yet. I don't know where it's going to be, what date, what time, none of that. But I do know that they have every single thing that I want. This is my dream wedding on a sheet of paper. I'm going to stash it away here. Then you'll go about your life. You'll go book your venue, this, that, and the third. And you'll come back months later. You'll come back and you say, hey, here goes my price quote. Where do I sign? They're going to say, hi, how are you? And you're like, what? You don't remember me? And they're just going to be like, oh, yeah, of course. They don't remember you. Anyways, once you know your date now you can say, oh, I know my date. I know the time of day. I know my colors. I know everything about my wedding. They're going to take one look into their system and say, oh, we don't have this item, this item, this item, this item, this item available for that date. And you're going to be crushed, because now you've had this sheet and you've been building upon this dream that you had based off of the stuff that they have in their inventory. You've been building upon this and saying, oh, when we went to the venue, oh, I could really see my chandelier here that I'm going to rent from such and such, from the design studio. I can really see my centerpieces here. And they don't have them. They don't have them available because you didn't know what date that you were going to request them for when you first went in. So now you feel like they have let you down. And maybe you might even say, you should have told me, you should have called me when you booked this, when you rented the last item of this, and let me know. Now you're upset with them. And maybe by me telling the story, you're like, that's kind of unreasonable. People don't do that. Well, yes, people do. People do that. And I'm telling you, if you don't follow these steps first, if you don't do those steps first, tip 1, 2, and 3, you might be one of those people. This whole day is just full of emotional purchases. And you start to, because of the amount of money you're spending all at once, you start to get slightly irrational with the people who you are purchasing from. Sometimes, if you go about it the wrong way. So to avoid this happening, you want to first book an appointment with your decor, design, whatever you want to call it, whoever you're getting to, do your centerpieces and do your design for the actual wedding day. You want to book an appointment with that person. Book an appointment so they are expecting you. They might have something where you can pre-fill out and say, this is my wedding date. But if you don't know that, then you can't give them that information. So you can say, hey, this is my wedding date. This is the time of day. This is the color of my wedding dress. These are the color of my bridesmaids' dresses. The mood I'm going for is romantic. And then from there, they can automatically tell you before you come in, hey, we actually are already fully booked for that day, or maybe they don't have delivery on that day, or maybe that person is going to actually physically come and do the service, the complete service for you. If you're not a DIY type of person, they can better serve you and save both of you some time if you know these things up front. Then you can go in knowing exactly what you want, knowing exactly what time of day, and then they can actually give you recommendations based off of the information that you have that you can tell them. Or they can say, hey, I know you saw this, but I think because your wedding's at 6 p.m., you want something that's going to be a little more elegant. This is something we normally use for a wedding that's in the afternoon or something like that. They may be able to give you a recommendation, and then you can say right then and there on the spot, hey, yes, this is what I want. You have it available. What's my deposit? What's your booking process? Book it and you're done. You'll literally be done. You don't necessarily have to go back. You know they have what you want. You obviously trust them if you book them. You are done with that part of the process. Instead of you going in on a whim, getting your hopes up, getting them crushed, then having to revamp the plan and maybe even go somewhere else because you're upset. So that's my tip for today. Step number 4 is to shop for your decor after you have already confirmed and booked your location, your wedding dress, and your budget. Budget first, though. You need to confirm your budget, know exactly the date and time of your wedding with a booked paid deposit or whatever your venue requires, and know what wedding dress you're going to wear. Like, be settled on that so you know what color you'll be wearing and you know what color the groom and the bridesmaids and the groomsmen are going to wear. All right, guys, that is it for today. We will be doing one more video on this topic, and I will see you guys next Wednesday. Bye.